Ladies and gentlemen, it is my great honor today to talk to Sammy the Bull. This is a guy I've been excited for weeks to speak to. He has an extensive, interesting history. He was in the mafia, and he's doing a lot of interesting things currently today. We could start anywhere in the world with a guy like you, Sammy. But first, where I want to start is last night we were on the block, I think 71st and somewhere in the hood of Phoenix, and gangsters They got the grills, they're pointing guns at the camera, they're kind of accidentally pointing the guns at you while you're talking to them. And I see you back here, some of your pictures where you're wearing a suit. It was a very classy difference that I'm noticing. Can you walk me through your idea of what the current state of guys running things today is and how it compares to back when you were running things?
Well, I don't know who you came across and what kind of, they're gangs more than the mafia. Back in the day, the mafia was, sophisticated organization. We did crimes. We ran unions. We did different things to make money. We didn't go out bothering people. I think we thought it was the worst thing you could do. You're going to have people hating you, against you. So we didn't do that. We kept our neighborhoods as clean as humanly possible, respect for the people. They respected us. They actually felt comfortable with us because we protected neighborhoods. We didn't let child molesters in. We didn't let rapists in. If you came into those neighborhoods and did things like that, you got killed. So the neighborhoods were safer. We did murders, but people came to the conclusion they killed themselves for breaking rules, but they don't bother innocent, legitimate people, especially women and children. So it's a whole different scenario than these M13 gangs and gangs like that. They have no respect. They kill for a bicycle. They'll rob a store. The guy will give them the money from the cash register. I was just telling you a story. And then they'll shoot the guy. I was in prison with a guy. And I said, why the fuck did you shoot him? He gave you the money. He said, well, he could have been a witness. So I said, then why didn't the fuck you wear a mask? I mean, you just intentionally went in there to shoot him and get the money. So I don't even understand stuff like that.
It does seem like there's just a big lack of respect, and that's a big difference from your era to now. Is there's guys that, like the way they talk about women in their music, there's no trust within the groups either. Like one of their best friend today could be the guy that they shoot tomorrow. The priorities are way off. It's not really a community-oriented thing. It's actually something that kind of terrifies the community. Tell me more about how the community felt about the presence of the mafia.
They felt comfortable, like I said. I mean, we protected our neighborhoods. We protected the people. You see, you just hit the nail on the head. These people, these kids come up, and they think by terrifying the neighborhood, everybody's afraid of them, that gives them respect, and that gives them a right to do all kinds of things. But it's the reverse. It don't happen. The people will hate you. We didn't do things like that.
So tell me more about the code, because I think that's what we're missing today, was the code. What was the code like in the mafia? What were the things you stuck to, and what were the things that just you didn't do or you're going to be whacked?
Well, there's a lot of things. The mafia has a whole set of rules, different things. We respect one another. We act a certain way. We talk a certain way. I mean, we curse a lot, but other than curse words, when I was younger, and even before I even got into the mafia, we would be out 1 o'clock in the morning. Somebody in an apartment house, a woman would come out of the window, go home, it's late. We wouldn't go home, but we would leave and go into the schoolyard or go hang out. Today, if you do that, a guy takes out a gun and shoots at the woman or throws a shot just to scare her. It's a total lack of respect. It's a family's deterioration. Drugs is playing a tremendous part. We have drug problems in the country that are phenomenal. And I think it's partly the government. Right now, everybody's lost respect for in every way.
Our institutions.
Our institutions are lying to people. The newspapers are lying to people. So no, the lack of respect, we don't have it anywhere. What they're teaching in school, I mean, you see some of the things they're teaching in school. I'm not against gay people, but I mean, they're teaching a guy dresses up with a dress and he calls himself a woman. We got to accept that. I don't care what he does, but
we don't have to accept it.
We don't have to accept it. They put urinals in out here in a school, in a elementary school. So
in the woman's bathroom.
In a girl's bathroom, yes, urinals.
That seems a bit absurd, doesn't it?
It is absurd, but I mean, and we're allowing it. There's no outcry. So a guy could come out and take his dick out and piss in a urinal, and there's little girls, 6, 7, 8, 9 years old, running around looking at that, seeing that, and we're supposed to accept that as a norm.